thought over the ideas you shared yesterday. Now please, close your eyes for a minute, please. Thank you, friends. From the day one we have been seeing, friends, as to how this subject of yourself, name it happiness, name it love, name it truth, name it God, is absolutely easy, easy, easy. Easy is not the word, please understand. It's something absolutely easy and effortless. No. Right. Just see that point, friends. This morning, I don't know whether you are listening or thinking about all that you are listening to and being yourself, making it very, very effortless, as though with effort, but I always do that. I am sitting down before I come, I see, I be who I am. And one particular logic came to me today. I'll share with you, friends, because you have been sharing these things for the longest time with me. So, it will be absolutely easy. And every one of us, without exception, the entire humanity, 7 billion, 8 billion people, if you ask that question, what is that they want in life? Everybody wants happiness in life. That's a fact. And even if somebody, just for logic's sake, will say, I want to be unhappy, what he really wants to be happy. Because why does he want to be unhappy? So that I can be happy. A masochist, sadistic person. So everybody ultimately wants to be happy in life. And everybody wants to be, anybody wants to die? Raise your hand. Why everybody is struggling for coronavirus, the vaccine? No, I don't want to die, but I want to die my own time. That time will never come. Understand? You want your body to exist forever. Anyway, just think of it. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to be happy, everybody wants to live for all times to come, and everybody wants to love himself or love something all the time. There is no such thing which can give you love at all times, all places, all conditions. Listen, friends. As we have seen, you cannot name, and please listen as a story and simple. Don't try to be logical or some try to be serious. No, it's very, very simple. If something has to give me all times, if something has to give me happiness at all times, all places, in all conditions, you cannot have a thing like that. Can you name a thing, object, which can give happiness to all people, all times, in all conditions? There is no such thing. Can you name a person who can give happiness to all people, all times and all conditions? First thing, friends, make it still simpler. Since no object, listen carefully, since no object can exist at all times, all places, it cannot be the source of happiness for all times to all places. Simple logic. If the object, any object for that matter, by itself, if it cannot exist at all times, all places, how can it give me happiness at all times, all places? Even for me to be somebody's object of happiness, I should be existing at all times, all places, in all conditions. But when I say I, how do I define myself? With my riches. Can my riches be there all times, all places, all conditions? Can my body be there all places, all times, all conditions? Can my sense organs be there, young and strong, at all times, all places, all conditions? Can my thoughts be there at all times, all places, all conditions? No, nothing ever fulfills this condition. And the moment you put a condition for happiness or love, you shall be miserable for rest of your existence, because there is no such thing which can ever satisfy all your conditions. You yourself cannot be satisfied with it because your conditions go on changing. So it is a perpetual, permanent program for misery, unhappiness, frustration. Are you getting that point, friends? So suppose, even as logically if you say, if there is something, listen carefully, if there is something which can exist at all times, all places, in all conditions, and if that object can be the source of happiness, it will be fantastic. Now, name a thing which exists at all times, all places, in all conditions. Right. If it has to be, listen friends, if something can exist at all times, all places, in all things. Now, it should exist in all things. Please take this point. It should exist in all things, in all people. Now, let us together, all of us, we may be 70 people here or 700, 7,000, 7 billion people. Think for a while. What is that something in all of us, with all of us, which is at all times, all places, in all conditions? Surely your wealth, my wealth are not there at all times, all places, all conditions. Your body, my body are not there at all times, all places, all conditions. In the same way, childhood, youth, old age, continuously changing. It will not be there, it was not there. Our senses will not be there, were not there, will not be there. Our memories, the sensations we gather through your sense organs, their memories shall not be there at all times, all places, all conditions. Were not there, will not be there. But there is one thing in all of us, self-consciousness. Cannot be absent at any times, any places, in any condition. Right or wrong? That much for self-knowledge. What is that something, please, what is that something in all of us? Close your eyes for a minute, friends. No object can give us happiness at all times and all places, in all conditions, because no object can exist at all times, all places, in all conditions. No object can exist, like a flower, tree, space, air, fire, water, earth, my body, my senses, my sensations. Nothing can exist at all times, all places, in all conditions. What is that something in all of us which exists in all places, at all times, in all conditions? Wherever you carry your body, wherever your thoughts move, self-awareness. Whenever, all times, waking, dream, deep sleep, past, present, future, childhood, youth, old age, conditions. And in all conditions, at all times, at all places. You want to name it anything you like. Ekameva sat vipra bahudaha vadanti. One truth alone exists. Is just one, without a second. Ekameva advitiyam. Anama, arupa, no name, no form. You name it Sat, Chit, Ananda, existence, immortality, Jnana Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa. Name it truth, name it love, name it freedom, name it God. Do not want to name it, that also is fine. You don't have to think about it. You can't think about it. Thoughts come in it. Like no silence can be described. No space can be imprisoned in any form. You cannot carry space anywhere. You cannot talk about silence. No names, no forms, no thoughts, no descriptions, no memories of any kind needed. You can open your eyes, listen if you feel like. This shall continue to be existing when thoughts are appearing, not appearing. Memories exist, do not exist. Sensation takes place, is not taking place. Your eyes are there or you are blind. Your ears are there or you are deaf. Unconscious you shall not become. The blind cannot see, but is not unconscious. The deaf cannot hear, but there is no absence of consciousness. You can close your ears not to hear. You can close your eyes not to see. Please close the consciousness. Available at all places through the entire universe. You are here, take a spacecraft, go to any planet, any star, other end of the universe, if there is an end. When the astronauts are traveling from planet Earth to Mars or Moon, they will pack everything, but they will not pack consciousness. All places it existing. All times, winter, summer, spring, night, day, dawn, dusk. No time. It will cease to exist. A body ceases to exist. Was not there, will not be there. Like the pot is created, the pot is broken. The house is built, the house is demolished. Space continues to exist. Sound comes, sound goes. Silence always there. At all times, all places. And therefore, in and through everything, the time-space continuum, the creation. You cannot refer to an object without reference to time and space. So, in the pure time, pure space, no object can exist. Object need not exist. And that which is at all times, all places, the timeless all-pervasiveness is not a thing. It cannot be a thing. That's why my question, when I ask, tell me, one thing which exists at all times, all places, all conditions, no object can fulfill it. Name a happiness. Name an object which gives you happiness at all times, all places, all conditions. Since no object can be existing at all times, all places, all conditions, it cannot give happiness. And as we saw it again and again, objects don't have it to give it. Same logic will come in relation to love. They don't have it to give it. Name one object which can give you love. What is this love? To give. It's not a fragrance. What do you call love? How do you say I love it? You eat that food. It gives you a taste. You say, I love that taste you like. So it's not the object, the sensation that you get. I love it. Listen. A touch, a fragrance, music. What is, I love early morning. I love the fragrance of the fresh rose. What does it mean? You are not loving that object, the sensation that it creates in your head, in your body. And why you love that sensation? Because it helps all the memories to be suspended. Why do you love the memories to be suspended? Because unconsciously you are returning to yourself. If you say, absence of thought or suspension of memories give me happiness, people shall struggle to go on removing thought, emptying the mind. You cannot empty the mind. Understand? And you don't need to create the emptiness in yourself, because you are empty, you are full. Shunya, Purna, both words mean same thing in this tradition. Shunyakum, Antasunyam, Bahisunyam, Sunyakum Bhayivambare, Antah Purnam, Bahipurnam, Purnakum Bhayivarnave. Purnatvam, the fullness, or Sunyam, the emptiness. Emptiness is full of emptiness. The fullness is full of emptiness. Emptiness is fullness. Both one and the same. Zero, infinity. Is not a number. Zero is not a number. Numberless. Extreme speed. So when the thoughts are suspended, what are you really loving? If you say absence of thought, like what is your misery? If you say presence of object gives you happiness, you will be miserable in the absence of it. If you say absence of object gives you happiness, presence of it gives you misery. think of it, friends. You are relatively going up and down, buffeted. Like to be helpless. If you say, presence of a sensation gives me happiness, absence of it will make you miserable. Adyantavanta kaunteya. Sansparsha bhogaha. Every sensation which comes because the sense organ coming sense object, if you say sensation gives you happiness, it will go away. If you say certain sensation is absence, I will be happy, the presence will make you miserable. If presence makes you happy, absence will make you miserable. Same thing, relative world. If the presence of a thought makes you miserable, absence of thought will give you relief. But if the absence of thought makes you miserable, presence will give you relief. But the presence can be misery. If you say the absence will give me relief, the presence will bring you pain. So that is why it's not a condition. Please, do not, Mahadeva, it's not an advice. If you put a condition for your love, I love you, if you fulfill these conditions, nobody can love you. Impossible. And you can't be ever happy in life because your conditions go on changing. Unconditional. So no conditions apply. For you to be happy is not either the presence of thought or absence of thought. Presence of object or absence of object. Presence of a sensation or absence of a sensation. Presence of a star or absence of a star. Presence of anything or absence of anything. The whole universe you can bring in. And you are there. That is why you shall love it. Because unconsciously it takes you back to yourself. When I say, you are so nice, you are so kind, it's so beautiful statements. Because the statements which are very becoming, it doesn't create any conflict in you. In that state, you feel very comfortable. But when I say you are a rogue, you are a stupid, you are a cheat, you are a crook, how can you say? The I comes up to defend it. The I loses its defense when it is told he is wonderful. You abuse somebody, disrespect somebody, the person shall defend it. You say you are wonderful, the person will not defend it. The I doesn't come up. It's not coming up is not wisdom. Because if it's coming up is wisdom, it's not coming up will be stupidity. Or if it is not coming up is wisdom, it's coming up will be stupidity. Because who you are is not a thought to come up or go away. Your sense of being. So in any moment of happiness, you are with yourself. Whatever gives you, what you call it, gives you love, whatever you say you love, because you love the sensation that the object provides. See it very clearly. If it doesn't give you that sensation, you will hate it. Eat chili and say I love it, unless you like that chili. Get stung by a bee, hornet, a white shark comes and tries to bite you, happily run towards it. Cobra running after you, go towards it. Why don't you run towards old age, death? You cannot, friends. Why? That is why, friends, if you not only you cannot depend on anything or anybody for happiness or love, because you are the object of your love. When I ask that question, name the person, name and thing or object which you love. Nobody shall say, I am the object of my love. Because we feel ashamed to say that. Because day one we have been programmed to say, I love others. I love all. Love all. Be the love. So easy to say. Can you really love all if you hate yourself? Ask that question. I don't know why these type of platitudes are ruling the world. Love all, be kind, be good, be nice. Keep smiling. How? As though it's a crime to say I love myself. Of course you love yourself. Only when you love yourself for who you are, you shall love everybody for who they are. Because when you say I love myself, and for what? Because I am rich. So you look at yourself through your riches. I love myself because I am young. You shall look at yourself through your youth. And once you look at yourself through your riches, through your youth, through your education, your degrees, through your memories, through your accomplishment, you cannot escape looking at people through their youth, through their riches, through their health, through their body, through their mind. And those conditions are so fragile. I shall quote you one Sanskrit verse, friends. It was an eye-opener. I saw it in a vernacular book today, and I thought I must share with you. Just to see that, friends. Amazing, out of the world, out of the world. I hope I brought it. Yes. I can't remember that whole verse. I wrote it down for your sake. You shall see how. You say you love somebody, huh? How much have you not seen that? Cleopatra, Helen of Troy, Sita, Padmini, all the most beautiful women in the world. Why can't you talk about some handsome men of the world, as I told you? Everybody goes for a beautiful woman, beautiful man. Even that woman will feel horrible to be loved for her physical beauty, because that is why they kill themselves to appear beautiful all the time. Makeover. What is this fancy makeover? For what? Why? False tooth, false hair, false ears, everything false. Only for girls, boys also. That verse is so beautiful, I couldn't believe. I thought I must share it with you. Please read it. Please see that, friends. Because of which you think, why do I love somebody? Because that somebody gives me love. Why I love that person? He creates good sensation in my body. Music, touches from top to toe, all kinds. Suppose somebody brings a pin and needle, shall you say, I love you? And goes on in your telling, you are a rascal, you are a rogue, your father is a rogue, your mother is a rogue, your whole 100 generations are rogue. Will you say, come, take some chai, tea, coffee? And appears like a ghost in front of you, ugly and, Oof. Provides, gives you food. It gives you idli, which is like a stone. Gives you sambar, which is like pure water. Gives you sweet, which is absolutely salty. Will you love it? What are you loving? The sensation that creates you. Gives you smell. Perfumes of Arabia. Stinks. Run. The person with a bad odor of the body passes is a man repellent, not mosquito repellent. Mosquitoes go or no go, you will run from people like that. Think. Be practical. And the moment you get it, what happens? I can't take it. Look at your own body. That for which you love others, that same body through which you are passing a judgment on others, that I love them or I hate them, I'm indifferent to them, I don't care for them, or I'll give my life for them. Look at the body, what happens to it. Your body, my body, everybody, 7 billion people. Animals have no such problem. Trees have no such problem. We'll search for love. Trees don't search for love. Space doesn't search for it. Fire, water, earth, nobody searches for it. Even the animal don't search for it. You domesticate them and pet them for your sake. Pew, cuckoo, cootie, tutu, come, cat, dog, they don't care for you. You bored, just like a child. Child doesn't look for you. You pick up, everybody grabs it. Why? Monkey, Have you seen the monkeys? You'll pick up every child. They'll just pull that. You are feeling lonely, you are feeling empty, so you want to do that. Think, friends, that your own body, for whose sake you are looking for the food, taste, touch, smell, sight, everything. And this, surprisingly, every sensation you are looking for, nobody gives you. It is in your body invoked, like digging water from the ground. There is water bed. If there is water bed is not there, if there is no flow of water under the earth, dig some water and bring it out. Come on. What happens? Have you ever done it? We have an ashram in Orissa. 600 feet you go, petrol should come. Oil, water is not there. What do? It's a mountain area. As long as it is there, so you are putting up a machine and trying to bring it out. When you bring it out, does the machine create water? Helps you to bring it out. Happiness is inside. In you, you are it. The sensation is an artificial process, as though invokes. Sunlight, as I told you the other day, sunlight nobody can sell. A candle you can sell. Artificial light. Think of it. So look at this physical body. Let's go with friends. How our bodies behave. Gatram sankuchitam gatir vigalitam bhrashta chadantavali drushtir nasyati vardhate vadhirata vardhate vadhirata bhaktram chalalayate vakyam nadriyate cha vandhavajanaihi bharyana susrushate ha kashta purushasya jirna vayasah putropi aputrayate amitrayate. Ha kashtam. What a pain, what a hassle, what a difficulty. Jirna vayasha, when the age, you are aged. Gatya patyayanti gata punarna divasha kalo jagad bhakshaka. The time devours everything. Gata divasana punar patyayanti. The day is gone by, never shall return. Jirna vayasha. But the physical body is a child, young, wow, strapping youngsters, 6 abs. Now, Jirna vayasha. Think. When this comes up, look at friends. Jirna vayasha, when it comes up, what happens to you? Gatra sankuchitam. The body, sankuchita, sankocha, meaning frozen. Is like a huge man now, the skin is tight skin, nowadays you can put buttocks, injection, so put it. So some movie meteors, what are they look young, they die, 85, but hey, you can do this outside very nice. Inside the heart is 90-year-old, it will collapse. The kidney is 90-year-old. Your arteries, everything will go crazy. Inside what do you do? Think of it. Anyway, friends, Gatra Sankuchitam, the physical body, which is Mr. Miss Universe, Sankuchitam, is frozen, almost like freezing. Is shrunk. Correct word, shrunk. Gatir bigalita, gati, no more you can go in speed. As a child, a young man, fastest runner, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds, 100-meter dash. That, where is that? You can't give 10 meters in half a second. Vrashtacha dantavali, all the teeth, vrashta, finished, out. And after another, gone. Drushtir nasyati, eyes can't see anymore. If the specs are gone, you can't find the space. No. Please just see that, feel it. Drashta, drushti nasyati. Vardhate vadhirata. The deafness increasing day by day. Call it nervous defect or whatever. You can't listen. Yes. You know, they don't hear it. Are you going to town? No, I am going to town. Oh, I thought you are going to town. 2 people are talking. 2 deaf people are talking. Are you going to town? No, I am going to town. Oh, I thought you are going to town. This is height of conversation. Bhaktracha lalayate. Mouth continuously watering, falling up, saliva falling down. Bhaktracha lalayate. Young time? Okay, think. Bhaktiraj Lalayate. Bhakyam nadriyate cha bandhava janaihi. Whatever you speak is no more respected by anybody. Bandhava janaihi, all your friends, relatives, whoever. When you are trying to speak something, nobody has time to wait for your second word to come. Quietly they disappear. They think they shall remain young all the time. That is the tragedy of the time. Think, friends. Bharyana susrusate, the spouse doesn't even serve you because not in a condition where she can or he can serve. Equally old. Ha custom. What a difficulty the whole life. Listen, the deterioration. Purushasya jirnava. Purushasya means Stri also. Not that only is for men. Is for man and woman both. Bharyana susrushate means does not mean Swami, your husband doesn't susrushate. If the wife is sick, husband does it, wife does it. It is always that when you say that, all the time, why it is man-centered, man is mortal, does not mean women are immortal. This man-woman stuff is too much. And nobody should ever make a sexist, that type of remark, the women are fools or men. No, don't do that, please. Ha kashta purushasya jirna vayasha, where your body is totally dilapidated. And the last one, jewel coming. Putropi amitrayate. Even your own son, putra becomes aputra. Your son is no more your son, no more friendly. Why? He has got the money. Your bank balance is for him, he knows. Your house is for him, he knows, or she knows. Or he doesn't care for it, because he has made it enough. You keep it, you give it to anybody you like. I don't like you, I don't hate you, you get lost. Beautiful. That is the ultimate encomium, gratitude you can receive from the people who gave your life for. Will you love a body like that? The same body which you adored. Think. Kalidasa describes the beauty of a woman. I don't have time for that. Think of it. Beautiful. Man or woman, you can see that usually female beauty. Why people say about female beauty? Female beauty is beautiful, like it or not. The men, of course there is another type of beauty. Every type of beauty is there all over, friends. It doesn't matter, forget men and women. But what I am talking is, you compare those eyes to lotus. Eyes become watery. Face, really rocks comes up, meaning there is nothing. Moon face, now is moon rock. The body is like a golden, the whole body is like golden. Now that golden color has disappeared to grey. Look at your own photo when you are 16 and when you are 60. What as a point of the point that is to be made is, can you, if you look for love in somebody's body, that body will disappoint you as much your body will disappoint everybody. There will be time you cannot love the wealth because you can't use it. You can't love your garden, you can't walk it. You can't love, listen to this statement, friends. You cannot love that something because you cannot walk there. You may love it, but that is of no use to you. Seashore, riverbank, mountains, jungles, desert safari, forget your 4 feet by 6 feet bed up, ultimate. You cannot, listen carefully, friend. Then you come down to your physical body. You can't love it. How much can you love a body which is continuously giving you pain? Previously scorpion was giving you pain. Now the pain comes from the body. Stomach, I don't know what is happening. Kidney, I don't know what is happening. They put a stupid kidney stone is now passing. You will have the worst pain of your life, which no scorpion can give. Heart, cancer, disease. Think, friends, Not painting some stupid picture. Because we are lost in the amazing sensation that the body can provide. Nothing wrong. Enjoy it. We will get into that, friends. But time will come that shall not be there. If you are loving that, it will not work out. You will be disappointed. Your body cannot give it. You can't love your body all times. If you are loving your body for sensation, you cannot love it because it is now giving only pain sensation. If you are loving your friends because they are giving something they can't give, they are not there, they are dying. If you are loving your memories, your memory shall fade. But if you have discovered in your life, long before the body is old, long before the death kills you, greets you, long before anything happens anywhere, if you have discovered, I am the happiness, I am the source of love. Ahamasmi sadabhami kadajit nahamapriya. Any moment of happiness, we have seen it for longest time, for last 10, 15 classes. And any moment of happiness, I am with myself. And whenever I am with myself, I am happy. And since any object of love is source of happiness, since I am the object of my love, I have to be the source of happiness. Since I am the source of happiness, I cannot escape loving myself. Is it for me only? 7 billion people. Irrespective of caste, creed, sex, race, nationality, whether you are PhD, about IIT, IIC, IIP, it doesn't make any difference. Engineer, doctors, IAS, positions, friends, positions, they are fragile. Everybody says, where's so and so, ex-president, who cares? Go and tell people ex-youth, how many love letters you will get? 79, ex-youth, how many letters you will get? How much appreciation? In your own eyes you go down. Why? Because you are looking up to you through the things that you have. Others go down in your eyes because you are looking at them through the things that they have. Take this immortal principle. If you love yourself for who you are, even when the physical body is this description, shrunk, frozen, cannot move, cannot see, cannot hear, saliva coming from the mouth, your words nobody cares for. It doesn't matter the sun is gone, G-O-N-G-O-N-E, it doesn't matter, it's useless fellow is nowhere around. What shall you say? You love the antique called your physical body. Because this is the Rolls Royce. This is the antique through which I enjoyed my living. It has done its job. You shall never hate yourself. Because you don't hate your body. For whatever condition it may come back to. You shall never hate your mind, your thoughts, nor shall you hate anybody in life. Why? Your happiness doesn't depend upon their conditions. Think, friends. You shall never hate anybody. You love the scorpion for scorpion, white shark for white shark, typhoon for typhoon. It doesn't matter. Tsunami for tsunami. The deception of an individual for his own sake, even if somebody is a rascal, crook, that's what he is. I know where the snow peaks are there, but I don't want to go there. Who wants to die? I'm not geared for it. So somebody is very deceptive. Let him be. Let him be. Because you can't expect everybody should be nice. If everybody should be nice, where is the story? Go to a movie. Please go and see a movie where the hero is nice, heroine is nice, son is nice, brother is nice, people are nice, everybody is nice. What type of movie? You are looking for a ton of events. Rama is a good boy, Sita is a good girl, Dasarath is a good boy, Kaikeyi is also a good boy, Mandudari is a good boy, that good girl, that was Manthara is like that, and Ravana also is a nice man, and that fellow who has come like a deer, that fellow is a good boy. Everybody is good. Now where is Ramayana? It will never be so, friends. Including your own physical body. Hand must be hand, leg must be leg, toes must be toes, knee must be knee, your stomach must be stomach, face must be face. Each one will do different types of job and different types of pain and pleasure. But your happiness doesn't depend upon any part, its presence or absence. If it is functioning, fantastic. Doesn't function, do something about it. Cannot be done, wonderful. That is where Mahadeva, your love. Whom do you love? Love yourself. It's not an injunction. I have already proved it today. That's why I am talking. So many classes have gone. People think they must all come to know. Tell something about Brahman. Oh, why are you worried about Brahman? Tell me something about God. What's your problem? You don't know about yourself. You are interested in God and Brahman. Like that fool who had gone, a person had gone for giving a discourse in a city. So this religious man walking down the road, because he is going next day to post a letter. So he doesn't know where the post office is. So he was going by the road, and he said, one youngster was coming by the cycle. He asked him, "Hey, can you tell me? Say, young man, can you tell me, can you please help me?" And the person got down and said, "Yes, what can I do, uncle? Can you tell me please which is the way to the post office?" "Oh, post office. Okay, you go left. As you go left, you go to right, and from right you go straight. And then right. Left, straight, right, post office. Left, straight, right, post office." 2-3 times repeated so that the person can understand. He's a new man. And the person was impressed by the patience and the care of the young man. "Thank you, son. So nice, so kind. God bless you. Why don't you come in the evening? I'm going to give a talk." "What are you going to talk on?" "I'm going to talk about the heaven and the hell and the God." He said, "Uncle, are you really serious?" He said, "Why? Why don't you believe it?" "No, you don't know the way to post office. You don't know how to go to post office. How are you going to tell me how to go to God and heaven and hell? What is this?" "Thank you." He moved on. Same thing, people. Don't know anything about himself. Now he wants to know Brahman, Atman, God. The person who sees the reality of himself, he shall know where exactly to begin. You are the beginning point. You start with all that you take yourself to be, with your body, your mind, your thought, everything. Because taking interest in yourself, this morning I wrote it down. Taking care of yourself, loving yourself is neither selfish. Listen, the loving yourself is not selfish. Loving yourself is selfish when you think yourself is your riches. So you take care of your riches, let others' riches go to dog. Loving yourself is selfish if your self means your body. So my body must be taken care, other fellows can die. My plate should be full, other plates can go away. My country, see that love that goes away. Your love for my family should be all right, other families can die. My political party should be fine, other political parties can be demolished, destroyed, go to dog, taken away by the tsunami. My state should be rich, other states can go to dogs. My country should be rich, other countries can go to dog. My continent should be rich, other continent should be go to dogs. My planet, this planet should be there, other planet can go to dogs. You understand, friends? Your selfishness can extend from a dust to the universe. The moment you know yourself, selflessness absolute. I am happy with myself. Dust is good, village is good, family is good, body is good, everything is good, because I do not depend upon them for my being who I am. Think, friends, think. It is the thinking which has killed us. And what people have done? Keep smiling, be good, don't hurt, be kind. Lovely platitudes, stupid things. How long people can go on listening? I don't understand. Sitting down together, you make a resolution. From today, I shall not be angry. Why? What's wrong with the anger? Listen. Do you know why you don't like to be angry? Think, friends. You do know why you don't like to be angry? With the moment of anger, you completely lose sight of yourself. Why somebody makes you angry? Think, why somebody makes you angry? Because, listen, not that if you know yourself, nothing can make you angry. Give simple example. Suppose you come and say, Swami, you are so fat. I say, thank you. Why? My body is fat, you are telling me fat, thank you. Statement of fact. You are such a thing like a stick. Yes, thank you, I am like a stick. Because who I am is dimensionless, neither fat nor thin. Why people get angry? Because you have an image of yourself, collected from, depend upon, defined by your wealth, your position, your body, your world, your people, your something. So whichever something you are holding on to, whoever touches it becomes number one enemy. That is why time is everybody's enemy. Because time plays truant, touches your husband, your wife, your child, your body, your wealth, your everything. Since you don't know how to curse the time, you will curse the God. God is doing that. Some nice punch bag. God is a beautiful punch bag for the people who believe things, believe in God. Simply believe in God. Nothing else. Don't say there is no God as such. No, I'm not talking about that. Just like you thought, no, I don't care to know about myself. Don't worry about it. Once you are aware of yourself, whole picture becomes complete. That is why, when, what is his name, Bhartruhari, beautifully says, when last moment a person is dying, what is telling? How beautifully, if you read his book, you shall see that. One last verse, he says, very beautiful, Mata Medini. He says, he doesn't, a man who is, usually people who are dying, what they say? Bring my son, bring my daughter, where is my grandson, I want to see. Where is my brother, son, you come here. I'll tell you who Allah taken money from me, from whom I have taken, I will not tell you. Right? This nonsense game goes on, deathbed, right? Bring him, that. Now what he sees, a fulfilled person, what does he pray? So happy to be with himself, so happy to be immortal, enjoy the brief spell of mortality, and therefore, thanks, Mata Medini, O Mother Earth, you gave that earth towards this body. Because this physical body made out of 5 elements, space, air, fire, water, earth. Remove the space from the body, you'll be dead. You can't. Remove the air, that is why when the air becomes breath, when the breath becomes air, you are dead. When you are breathing, your air is going in, you name it breath, breath of life. When the breathing becomes air, you are dead. Air sustains you. Fire, the heat sustains you. Water sustains you. Earth, solid part, sustains you. 5 elements. Remove any of the element? No. So, he says, oh Mother Earth, oh brother water, or sister maybe, fire, whatever it is. You are my relatives. Thank you. The space, air, fire, water, earth, all of you gave a little bit of yours for me, for this my body of mine to exist and pass through the samsara, through this world. Now the purpose is solved. While living, I am immortal, absolute, imperishable. I don't need any of the elements to exist to be who I am. And now that the physical body was needed to see, to hear, to touch, to taste, to smell, to move through this physical body. This is Vimanamat Alambya Sariram Etat Sariram Vimanam Alambya. Is going over this palanquin of this physical body, the glorious existence through this physical body. And what are you doing? Seeing, hearing, tasting. Why are you stuck on seeing only this, touching only this, tasting only this? Are you seeing? There are billion things. You stuck on one, you lose out billion minus one. Stuck on one touch, you lose out billion minus one. What billion? Infinity. Put infinity. Why? Get stuck. Think, friends, one thought. Rest of thoughts are taken completely lost. No. Space, air, fire, water, earth. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, sister. Even like relatives and friends, you borrowed, you gave it to me. This body borrowed. Little bit of all these things. Now the purpose is solved. I'm happy with myself. I love myself. Aham Brahmasmi, I'm the absolute. Ahamasmi sadabhami kadachit naham apriya. I am ever existing, always shining, always in love with myself, and therefore everybody. Thank you for giving. Now that the purpose is over, please, that prayer is, please take it back. Not that if it doesn't say it will not go back. It will go back, but a gracious way of, your thing, this is your flower I borrow. When I die, of course you'll take it back. But before that, I give it away. As though I kept it for some time, thank you. The gratitude of ultimate kind. The parents who give you life, what gratitude you have got? How much they have to win my gratitude, right? You do not understand. Forget 5 parents only. Love, affection, boy, girl, father, mother, husband, wife, any type of human relationship. Love absolute. Love all. But if you don't believe in my religion, my God, I kill you all. Right? Beautiful love. Love is God. God is love. Wow. And in the name of God, kill as much as you like. How fantastic. Think. This is the only thing. There is no such stuff. Once you are aware of yourself, am I the only one who is available at all times, all places, in all conditions? What is that something? What is that something? We'll come back to that. With that we shall finish, friends. What is that something which is available at all times, all places, all conditions? It cannot be a thing. If it is available at all times, at all places, it cannot be a thing. It is the content of everything. It is as much you, that much you. So what is that something in all of us which is available at all times, all places, all conditions? Our wealths are not, our achievements are not, our bodies are not, our senses are not, our sensations are not. You experience something in Eskimo country, I experience something here in North Pole, South Pole. You are in Himalayas, I am in the plains, you are in the desert, I am in the ocean. How many people? Even in this life, my childhood, my youth, my old age, how many people can share it? People who shared my childhood is already gone. Youth may have gone, might have gone, old age might have gone. But each one will go through that. But for every one of us, while passing through this completely ever-changing, perishing, dying, moving universe, each one of us imperishable, changeless, absolute, Shivoham, Shivoham. Shiva, auspiciousness, immortality in all of us. Shaba, dying and changing the whole physical universe. Waking, dream, deep sleep, physical body, mind, thoughts, everything continuously dying. That is why we call it as the Shiva, means dance of immortality in the realm of mortality. Shiva is a dancer. It is a dance of immortality in and through the mortality. The whole creation is continuously dancing. It is the Srishti Tandava, Sthiti Tandava, Pralaya Tandava, dance of Nataraja. Creation, preservation, annihilation, continuous changes taking place in this dying dance of the universe. Continuously dancing universe, moving, changing universe. You are the changeless absolute. Shivoham, Shivoham. And who is that? Everybody. Can you stop loving yourself? And therefore, can you stop loving others? Understand, friends, yesterday I told you, loving is not a verb. Kriya, I loving. What is that loving now? Loving means, that the stupid word they have made in English, like loving. Loving is not an act. Being is an act. Running is an act. Being the body. To be the body, what should you do? Run. Do you get up? Jump. Move. Think. See. Don't see. Be conscious. Close your eyes, friends. Ultimate love and happiness, unconditional. No conditions apply. Therefore, in the happiness course around the world, when they are going to give you, these are the conditions you must fulfill. We shall see that, friends, coming next. That will be on the Wednesday. We shall be notified about it. Close your eyes, please. But see these things clearly. Don't wait for a class. Don't wait for anything in life. Everything is here at this moment, in you, with you, as you. You can't escape it. Just one statement. My speech comes to an end. Sound stops. Your sensation of listening stops. Your thoughts can be suspended. Please suspend the self-consciousness. Everything else you have are far away. Your homes far away, friends far away, relationships far away. Even the memories are a potential. Who you are is always here and now, ever manifest, never potential. Just be that. And that is the, call it happiness, call it love, call it truth, it just doesn't matter. You analyze your every experience, in everything you are there, inherent, inescapable. It's not yours, mine, or anybody's exclusive dimension. It's an all-inclusive thing. No consideration of caste, creed, sex, race, gender, faith, belief, disbelief, nothing. Yet, all the divisions, differences are a beautiful place. Celebrate the diversity, infinite dimensions. In one dimensionless, your existence. Thank you, friends. Thank you.